Hi everyone, back again. I got a delivery today from Amanda at Scrimpy's Craft Boutique. Now, as per usual, um, it was all beautiful, well presented as always, and personalised to me. Now, I got this little tag made for me, which is beautiful, and also this little envelope with this on the wee card. And it's touches like that make your order from Scrimpy's a gift. Even though you're paying for it, it's a pleasure to open. So I'll just show you what I've got. Now, not everything on here is from Scrimpy's. The way I store my laces is on cardboard, so like this one, I can't even remember where I got that, but I had space on the reel, so that's why I've used this. But I got this golden coloured guipy lace, which is really stunning, and you could also use this separately. You can cut off all the wee petals to make it your own, and you could still use the lace with those borders in them, with these flowers not inside. It would still make a beautiful lace. So that was one. I also got this guipy lace. Now, I bought this. Now, this is like a coral colour. I bought this for the reason I'm not particularly a fan of the style of this lace. I don't really use a lot of laces that don't have one flat edge because it's mostly for decorating boxes, also for decorating around canvas, for making flowers, etc. So I prefer a flat edge. But I seen this and I managed to see further than what it is. So I'm going to show you. Now I got, I think, 2 or 3 metres of this, I can't remember exactly. But what I saw when I bought it was initially, I'll show you the part. This part here, the 3 little bits there, I saw that attached to a butterfly wing, okay, just to give it a bit of difference. But if you look at that, it's just too big. It stops you seeing the white underneath. And the same, if you do it that way, you don't see the coral. So I had to resync. Now, if I get bigger butterflies, it will work fine. But what I did do was I chopped them all down. Now, that could be used as a standalone. You could add that on to any project. Now, for instance, I've got Amanda's wee tag here. Adding that on to a wee tag or a pocket letter, perfect, lovely wee embellishment. Add a wee diamante into the centre and you're off. You could use it as a corner for a book page. It's very versatile. So, but what I saw was from a butterfly. Now you could use that as your butterfly's wings, because you then have the white of the border, so it's not too over the top. But what I've done is I have cut down these 3 wee bits. Now, the larger ones, I would put in quite a bit because they are a bit on the large side. Then I would add these bits extra. But what I would maybe do is turn and shape them a bit so you get that style. Okay. Then you're left with these 2 bits here. But there again, a nice wee embellishment. If you're making a metal piece, you could add them underneath to give it a wee bit of length. So I have broke down, that is 2 small areas, that was 2 of these I broke down. Like that. It was just 2 of these wee scallops I broke down. And I have got a lot of wee pieces that I can piece together to make a decent amount of projects from. So look at your laces and look further than what they actually are, okay? So that was why I bought that one. I like to see further than what it actually is. Oh, sorry, I'm really sore today. I also bought this white lace. Now, as you see, I already have it in the... Where am I? Down here, I think. Is it? Yep. That's it in the cream there. So I did already have it in another colour. But I go through a lot of these gathered laces. As you'll see, I have a fair amount of them. Because I love them for my flower bases. I use them regularly. Oops. Then I've got this one. Now, these were bought last week from Amanda. And they're lovely. But it was an extra. I ordered these ones. Oops. I ordered another lot of this because it is super pretty. I don't even know if I have one of my flowers handy that I used it for. Yeah. Now, excuse the glare, but if you notice the outside, I have got the white scallop that I've just shown you, the gathered lace, and then I've got the tulle behind it, and you can see it better there. It is super pretty, and it's not a garish pink, it's a lovely soft colour, and it makes the most stunning flowers. So I bought extra of that, and I have got a fair amount there now. I also bought this one. Now this is a new one for me from Amanda. I haven't seen it in stock before, but I really like the design of it. Now it's got a lovely scallop at this side, and it's got the flat edge that I like. So when you're putting a running stitch across it, it gives you a beautiful gather for making your flowers. As you'll see, that's a nice gather. So I got that one as well. And as I said, this is just how I store my laces. I prefer them this way. Ideally, I would love to be able to store my laces that way, so I can see them in the drawer without having to pull them all out. But at the minute, I'm having to store them upright, so I do need to do a bit of shuggling about when I need a lace. So I'll move them out the road now. I got one of the muslins. I absolutely love cheesecloth flowers, and I've got a few here that I'll show you that I have made. 1, 2, 3, and that's a wee ribbon rose one that I've made. Now I put one of the wee cone jewellery pieces on that, just so that it sits up nice if I decide to put it on a project, but I'll really like it. And these are just basic cheesecloth flowers. They are so elegant, and they are just so simple to make. So I got another load of that. Now I have actually got a fair amount of that, but it never goes wrong. It's one thing that I stock up on. Anytime I've got an order in and there isn't a great deal that I really need, I will order that. I got glue. That was the main reason for my order this week, is tacky glue. I go through it like you wouldn't believe. Now, a wee tip for when you are using this. A lot of people find that the nib clogs up really quickly, which it does. What I would advise is to get a wee tub. Now, I bought, I think, 10 of these a while ago. I use them for my watered down PVA for decoupage. I use it for my homemade gesso if I'm making a small batch. If I'm mixing paint and it's more than just a small amount I need, if I'm doing like a altar box or something, I will mix the amount into one of these tubs so that I don't run out. And they're great. And I just empty them into this. Now, what I would suggest, rather than cut off, or rather than just unscrew the lid to get them out, okay, what I would say to you is, now be careful doing it though, is use your craft knife and gently cut round the rim up here and pour it in. That way when you're getting to the end of it, you can use a paintbrush in the stick of the paintbrush, the handle, and just scoop round the sides of it so you're not wasting any. And I'm trying to see, I've already done one this morning. So I'll just show you what I mean. So you'll see there's very little waste in there. Otherwise, if you'd done it the other way around and tried to get it out from the neck, you would lose a lot more. So that's just a wee tip that I've got for you to save wasting any glue. And as I said, it's much easier in this. You can use a paintbrush to apply it. You could, if you really need to, put it into a syringe if you're needing small amounts regularly. Even if you're only needing tiny wee amounts, use the end of a paintbrush and just dab it on. It's just much more versatile. Personally, I use my fingertips quite a lot, which is why the tub is absolutely bogging. But it works. And secondly, I got these appliques. Now, I got 2 yards or 2 metres, whatever it is, of these. These are lovely for flower centres. Just a bit different. And then I got these bling pieces. Now, as you see there, stunning. Just beautiful. And I've already got loads of them, but she got these new ones in, and I am super excited. I can't wait to use these. They are glass, as you'll hear. They are silver backed to add to the sparkle. They are faceted, which means that they're cut to give it the maximum sheen and bling possible. It is just beautiful. So I got 2 sets of them, I think. I think I got 2 sets of them. Yeah, I must have done. So that was my haul from Amanda today, and as always, brilliant service, beautifully wrapped, always personalised with her little wee thank yous, and just she makes your order a gift. Yes, you're paying for your parcel, but she's also sending you something that you will love opening, not just stuff that you want. Okay? So pop over and have a wee look at our store. Everything is up online and it is available at www.scrimpyscraftboutique.co.uk, and just click on, is it store or shop? Shop, I think it is. and have a look through. She has got a separate tab for new arrivals, so if you have had an order maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, click on that and see if there's anything in store that you haven't bought recently. See what's new. Okay, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and most of all, thank you Amanda for such a beautiful order. Take care for now, bye.